Yeah, 3 helicopters. Yeah, and 36705 and a box of putty. No, well, they've inherited it. You know, absolutely crazy. But anyway, but well, if I have to move, I will. But I really would love it if these people really want to buy it. Yeah. Well, we're going up to Bali on the 14th, and then we're going to Nuremberg, and then we're going to Birmingham. Birmingham. Okie dokie. Thanks, Nigel. You're a love. It's a great big hole. Oh. Did you sew one of these?
I must have.
No, this has to go on the floor. What's the matter with it? Got it? Oh, golly gosh. Pig went to market. Oh dear. I've never had one that falls over before.
It's just a cross-section of people. You get students, you get old people, you get educated people, you get just funny people, people with a sense of humour. They just get it. They just get it coming into the shop and browsing at all the toys. And
a lot of people, young and old, just resort to being quite playful.
Running a good business is, you know, you've got to have good stock. You know, you've got to know your customers. I know my customers. You know, so I know that they don't want all that junky merchandising stuff. They can get that in Kmart and places like that. You've got to give them service. You've got to, you know, make them feel happy and blah, blah, blah. And we wrap things and do all that sort of stuff. And so most of the customers, when they leave, they're happy.
I love puppy shop. The greeting cards especially, they're absolutely wonderful, the selection they've got. I usually come in by about 14 at a time, don't I?
yeah, you do. Yes, you do.
And then I bought all the kids all their beautiful toys and presents the other day. So that was good. So it's a one-stop shop. You've got everything here. It's brilliant.
It's actually a really hard job running a good shop. You know, so many people think, oh, it's easy, you just go out and buy things, people come and you make money, but it's not. And you have to think about money and working out, you know, what's worth buying, what's not worth buying. You know, like things like, I wouldn't buy Lego because it's so discounted that people have it in their shops, but they're making about 25% on it. And I can't afford that in here because the rent's too high.
Pat is adorable.
She's pretty down to earth,
Yeah.
especially with customers. She's sort of,
She tells it like it is.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
you know, and that's really refreshing.
They're really for boys over 21, but 12's all right.
Look, he has everything to do.
You see,
with
most of the teen
space.
toys, I always say they're for
He'd
boys
still
over
have
21.
it.
He would love it. He would just have it in his room and.
Yeah, he would, because he has.
Shall we get it for his birthday? Because we didn't get him a birthday present. Okay.
$29.95.
Why are you being filmed?
Yeah, they're making a document about me because I'm so gorgeous.
Are you really
At 9, 8, 7. And then you've got a cosmonaut. No, a friend of mine started it about 18 months before I took it over. Judy Davis, and she used to sell bits of Danish design, and she used to make these long-legged dolls and a bit of furniture, but not much, a bit of antique stuff, not much really. And then she had a baby that wasn't well, and I was pregnant and I had to leave teaching. So over a drunken dinner party, Tony and I bought the shop for $400, and the rent was $130 a month. Bit different now. And we gave her $200 then and $200 at Christmas. And after I'd been here 3 months, one day we took $100 in a hot day, which was like, we went out for dinner. And then the Melbourne Times started. And then we never had any money because the Melbourne Times used to use it all. The shop at the beginning, we used to sell a lot of second-hand things. And Tony, my ex-husband, he used to go to the auctions and bring, and there'd be so much stuff, sometimes it'd just be on the footpath. I remember him buying leather armchairs once, and we couldn't get them into the shop, so we had them on the footpath and we sold them for $20 each because we had to get rid of the things. And then one day someone came in and they'd had a toy shop and they said, did I want to buy all the toys from their shop? They were closing down. And I thought, oh, that's a good idea. There's no toys in Carlton, so then I introduced the toys. So it's just evolved over 47 years into what it is now.
I've come here for 30 years, I suppose.
It's been a long time.
Yeah.
Neat toys. They're hard to resist. And I give them to adults, and it's really playful.
Okay, the daily ritual of the crosswords. Oh, Lygon Street. Well, where do you want me to start? 1967? Well, there weren't nearly as many dress shops or restaurants, but there were restaurants. There was a wonderful one up there that had booths. And you know the old jukebox thing on each table, like an American diner? That was great. And across there was a kosher butcher. A lot of Jewish people. So the Italians moved in the 50s, but before that there were Jewish people. And there were really funny little shops. There were haberdasheries. There were all those things that don't exist anymore. You know, there's no haberdasheries except for big spotlights and places like that. And who was here? Knox was here. King Godfrey was here. That's all. Oh, the University Cafe was here. But a lot of it's all gone now, it's all changed. Well, it was sort of the beginning of all the Australian theatre was really here. And it was a very friendly street, everybody knew everybody. You could do freestyle or butterfly. Freestyle, you move his arm, butterfly. Much harder. You see there's babies, young children, games, art department, all the rest of it, science department. So it's all very logical. We've got all these lovely things where the kids dig out the skeleton. See, there's the skeleton buried. These are made in Berlin. They're organic cotton and they're stuffed with wool and they've got a music box in them. Lovely thing about them is you can throw the whole thing, including the music box, into the washing machine. And they're just fantastic. The lady who makes them, I said to her, make me, oops, a daisy, here it all comes down. Make me a koala. And she said she didn't know what they look like. So when she came to Australia, I took her to Hillsville. And she made that. Isn't it a good koala? These are an interesting thing. These are known as ring animals. And on a lathe, they turn a piece of wood like that, just by eye. And then when they turn it over, it's the outline of a horse. And then they get a chisel and they just chop a piece off the thing and then they carve it to that and then they paint it. And the piece I've got in my hand here is for the tail. And then they put a little slot in the bottom and there's the tail. Turn on the lathe, chop it off, carve, paint.
Excellent.
And some of the best to last, this one you can put your hand. Whack, 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 whack. Gorgeous, isn't it? I love it. So you can put your hands in it and sort of whack, 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 whack. Mad chicken. And if you go under the water, you have an amazing octopus. And then he comes along and he meets this wonderful crab. Hello. The crab, isn't it divine? See the amazing fabric they use to create that. You know, it is so clever. Wonderful crocodile. Can I help anyone? You're just happy looking.
Oh, we're just browsing.
Fine. You need a puppet in your life. So you've got your red, blue, green, and you've got them amazing.
Yeah, good.
Frighten the child to death, but anyway. I like it. My partner got this, bought an old one, and we've had it remade.
Oh, really?
So you see, these are our toys.
Oh.
Knox and
bad.
Floyd. I'm the Knox and he's the Floyd. There you go.
No, thank you.
I remember a limerick.
Do you?
Yeah, there was a young queer cartoon who took a lesbian up to his room. They spent half the night arguing who had the right to do what and with which and to whom. You won that one, isn't it? Okay, so there we were all. How much was that? I took the price off.
I've heard that one before.
Yeah, it's very good. I like it. It's the only one I can remember. Oh, there we are. Another day. I need a drink. Blue rice puff. Great, isn't it?